Tonight's story is here to bring you warmth and a peaceful night. Petunia and the Gentle Giant Zinnia, a tale of fairness. This story is about Petunia and Zinnia, who teach their village the true meaning of fairness. Once upon a time, in a quaint village surrounded by flourishing fields and lively forests, lived a kind-hearted girl named Petunia. Petunia had a radiant smile that could brighten the gloomiest days and a heart bursting with kindness. One crisp autumn day, as she was gathering wildflowers by the edge of the forest, she heard a soft, sorrowful hum. Curiosity sparked. Petunia followed the sound deeper into the woods until she reached a clearing. There, sitting on an enormous rock, was a gentle giant named Zinnia. Zinnia was known for her enormous size and even bigger heart, but today she looked troubled. Petunia approached cautiously and asked, "What is wrong, Zinnia?" The giant sighed deeply, her breath rustling the leaves, and said, "It's not fair, Petunia. The villagers are scared of me because of my size." Petunia's eyes widened with understanding. "That isn't fair at all," she agreed. An idea blossomed in her mind. "Let's show them who you really are," she suggested with a determined look. Over the next few weeks, Petunia and Zinnia worked together. They built a large garden where Zinnia could share her enormous flowers, each one glowing with a softness that reflected their gardener's heart. The villagers were hesitant at first, but Petunia's earnest explanations and Zinnia's gentle ways quickly won them over. They came to understand that fairness was seeing beyond appearances and finding the heart within. Soon, the garden became a place of gathering, laughter and learning. The towering sunflowers and sprawling roses were a testament to the gentle giant's care and the tiny girl's unwavering faith. Petunia and Zinnia became the best of friends, their bond uniting the village in harmony. And from then on, the village flourished with a newfound sense of fairness, where every being, big or small, was seen for the kindness in their hearts. Let's drift softly into the next tale. Iris and the Loving Guardian Angel. This story is about Iris, a young woman in search of deep connection, and Nymphaea, a guardian angel, who together discover the power of true connection through love and adversity. In a small picturesque village, there lived a young woman named Iris, who had a heart as vast as the sky. She spent her days caring for the flowers in her garden, each bloom a testament to her tender love. But Iris often felt a deep solitude, longing for a connection that went beyond the petals. One serene twilight, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of gold and purple, Iris whispered a wish to the wind. That very night, as she lay in her bed, a soft glow filled her room. From this radiant light emerged Nymphaea, a guardian angel, with wings as delicate as a lily and a presence as calming as a gentle breeze. "Not afraid, not be afraid," Ayahuasca spoke, her voice a harmonious melody. "I am here to bring you the connection you seek." From that moment on, Nymphaea was always by Iris' side. They shared silent conversations through the flutter of wings, and serene night times under the blanket of stars. Iris introduced Nymphaea to her garden, and together they made the flowers bloom more beautifully than ever before. The bond between Iris and Nymphaea grew with each passing day. They explored every corner of the village, sharing laughter with children and lending a helping hand to elders. One afternoon, a fierce storm approached the village, rattling windows and shaking the earth. Iris ran to her garden, fearing for her beloved flowers. Nymphaea, Iris in her protected wings. The Nymphaea, for true connection strengthens in the face of adversity, will reaffirm Nymphaea. When the storm passed, the garden stood untouched, every flower raised toward the sky as if in gratitude. Her tears of joy streamed down Iris' face, the depths of her bond with Nymphia. "I have thank you, dear friend," Iris whispered. Nymphia's shimmering eyes glowed with warmth. "Our connection is eternal, bound by love." As seasons changed, their bond only deepened. Nymphia's presence illuminated Iris' life, turning moments of solitude into shared joy. They became the heart of the village, a symbol of love and unity. One fateful night, as a full moon cast its gentle light over the village, Nymphia spoke. "Timidly, it's time for me to return to the heavens, but our bond will never fade." Iris' heart ached, yet she knew the truth in Nymphia's words that blessed the rich words. "You have given me the greatest gift, the understanding that true connection transcends the physical world," Iris replied. With a final loving embrace, Nymphia descended into the starlit sky, leaving behind a trail of shimmering light. Iris looked up, feeling Nymphia's presence in the very air she breathed. From then on, every flower that bloomed in Iris' garden carried with it the essence of their unbreakable bond, a testament to the power of true connection. Let's drift further into the night with our next tale. Heather and Frisia, the Sanctuary of the Heart. This story is about Heather and Frisia, who create a sanctuary to protect and nurture their land, spreading harmony between humans and nature. Once upon a time, in a serene village nestled between towering mountains and lush forests, lived a kind-hearted woman named Heather. Heather had always felt a deep connection with nature, often spending her days tending to her vibrant garden filled with colorful flowers and fragrant herbs. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the skies with hues of orange and pink, Heather discovered an unusual plant in her garden. It was unlike any she had ever seen, with leaves that glowed softly in the twilight. Intrigued, she knelt down to examine it closely. To her astonishment, a soft voice emanated from the plant, thanking her for her care. Startled but curious, Heather gently touched the glowing leaves, and before her eyes, the plant began to transform. Emerging from the foliage was an ethereal being, an elemental named Frisia. She had eyes like sparkling emeralds and hair that shimmered like moonlight on water. Frisia explained that she had been sleeping in the form of a plant for centuries, waiting for someone with a pure heart to waken her. Heather, though initially surprised, offered Frisia a place in her home and heart. Together, they created a sanctuary where they could protect and nurture the land around them. Frisia taught Heather ancient secrets of nature, how to heal the earth and communicate with the spirits of the forest. In turn, Heather shared with Frisia the joys and sorrows of human life, and they formed a deep bond of friendship and understanding. The village soon noticed the transformation in the environment. Crops flourished, the rivers ran clear, and the animals seemed healthier than ever before. Heather and Frisia's sanctuary became a place of peace and learning for all who sought it. People from far and wide came to witness the magic and harmony that flourished there. One day, a terrible storm threatened the village. The villagers, frightened, sought refuge in Heather and Frisia's sanctuary. Drawing upon their combined strength, Heather and Frisia used their daring abilities to calm the storm, protecting their home and the people within. After the storm, the villagers praised Heather and Frisia, not only for their bravery but for the haven they had created. Heather and Frisia knew that their sanctuary was a symbol of the harmony that can exist between humans and nature. In that day forth, they continued to live together, sharing their wisdom and nurturing the land. Their story spread far and wide, inspiring others to seek harmony with nature and to cherish the sanctuaries of their own hearts. And so, Heather and Frisia lived on, their bond unbroken, their sanctuary thriving as a testament to love, friendship, and the magic of the natural world. Let's continue with another peaceful journey. Shells of Friendship. This story is about a girl named Susan and a snowy owl named Lobelia, who form a deep friendship and discover the magic of an iridescent shell. Once upon a time, in a small coastal village lived a young girl named Susan. Susan had a beautiful collection of seashells that she loved dearly. Each shell told a story, and she knew the origin of every single one. One breezy afternoon, while Susan strolled along the shore, she stumbled upon a peculiar shell she had never seen before. The shell was iridescent, glimmering with a mysterious light, as if it contained the secrets of the sea. She picked it up and held it to her ear, hoping to hear the ocean's whispers. Instead, she heard a soft, melancholy hit. Startled, she looked round and found a snowy owl perched near the rocks. The majestic bird had striking white feathers speckled with dark spots, and its golden eyes shone with wisdom. The owl introduced herself as Lobelia. Lobelia told Susan that she was lost and couldn't find her way back to her home in the northern mountains. Susan offered to help Lobelia and decided to bring the owl home with her. Over the following days, Susan and Lobelia became inseparable friends. They spent their time exploring the coastal caves, collecting more seashells and sharing stories. Lobelia even taught Susan how to hoot like an owl, and Susan in return showed Lobelia how to make necklaces from the shells they found. One evening, as the sun set and painted the sky with hues of pink and orange, Lobelia told Susan about a secret. The iridescent shell Susan found was magical. If someone with a pure heart placed it back in the ocean during a full moon, it would grant one wish. Susan's eyes sparkled with excitement, and Lobelia's golden eyes gleamed with hope. On the night of the full moon, Susan and Lobelia went to the shore. The moonlight bathed the beach in a silver glow as Susan held the magical shell. She closed her eyes, made a heartfelt wish for Lobelia to find her way back home, and gently placed the shell into the waves. The water shimmered and sparkled, and suddenly a path of glowing shells emerged, leading northwards. With tears of joy, Susan hugged Lobelia tightly, knowing that their friendship was a gift to fate. Lobelia promised to visit Susan every year to share their adventures and new tales. With a flutter of her wings, Lobelia soared into the night sky, guided by the trail of magical shells. Susan watched until Lobelia became a silhouette against the moon. As the years passed, Susan kept their promise. Each year, Lobelia returned, and they cherished their endearing bond, knowing that true friendship is stronger than any distance. From that night forward, Susan's seashell collection glowed with memories of friendship and the magic of the sea. Thank you for listening. Sleep peacefully.